Hello, viewers, and welcome to the first episode of The Weekly Weight. I'll start off with a little about my weight loss journey, where I'm coming from, and where I'm hoping to be by the end of this year. Not too many videos are going to start with an intro like this, but it's the first of a series, so I've got to lay the groundwork. First and foremost, I am a big man. When I say big man, I'm not talking The Mountain, The Big Show, or Robert Wadlow, tallest man in recorded history at 8 feet 11 inches. No, I am a rotund man. Since age 11, I've been bigger than most, and if you asked my dad, he'd tell you he knew I'd be a biggin' since I was 5. The last time he was able to pick me up without a quick stretch and a 10-minute post-workout break. All in all, I was a girthy child, and I could thank my ancestry for it. I'm a hodgepodge of German, Welsh, Scottish, and Norse, meaning I hail from all the stereotypically chunky countries in the European continent. Secondly, I have to admit that I have never participated in a diet, nor have I spent any time regulating what I put in my mouth. If it tastes good, it's food. If it drinks good, it's drink. The furthest I ever went in monitoring my intake was to read the nutrition facts on the Reese's cereal box as I downed my third bowl of the morning. But what can I say? I'm a foodie, just not a very well-informed one. And lastly, exercise. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't a stagnant kid. I played outside and I enjoyed being active. Hell, by the time I finished my freshman year of high school, I had participated in every team sport save basketball. However, they were never in the pursuit of fitness. It was more to have fun. You know, as a kid, running around, enjoying yourself. It wasn't until halfway through my sophomore year that I really started to bond with the furniture in my home. And instead of burning fat, I was burning crusades. My first step in starting my weight loss was to acknowledge that it was an issue. Like I said, I've been big for a long time, so I learned to love and accept myself for the way I was. My weight never made me unhappy, and thankfully I was confident enough to meet my beautiful wife, which led to our amazing son. Nothing in life has ever been impossible for me due to my weight, until roughhousing started. I was playing in the yard with my son, Robbie, who's 5, and my 2 nephews, Nico, 10, and Lachlan, 6. We were sprinting to see who could get to the curb faster. After 2 races, one in which I nearly stole first place, I was winded. I could have walked up to any stranger and convinced them I was on the last leg of a triathlon. My shortness of breath would have sold it. It took me 5 minutes to recover from 2 15-second sprints. After avoiding near death, I went inside and consulted with my parents. They had been on the keto diet for some years, and it had worked wonders for both of them. I just never latched on to that. So I got a checklist of what foods I could go with and what foods to avoid. Meat's good, fruit's bad, sugar's bad, and you better not let me catch you with some pasta or bread in your mouth. A couple days of Google searching, and I was able to come up with some pretty solid options for meals. I ended up picking my staple, keto chili. Ground beef, bell peppers, onions, and whatever dry seasoning you want. Make it taste however you want. Throw it on some cauliflower rice to drown out the cries of tastelessness. Put it in a bowl and pretend it's bachelor chow. I'm set. I can make about 2 pounds worth, and it serves me well throughout the day. If I'm feeling real hungry, I try to fill up with water or any cheese, milk, or protein shake I can. God, I miss food. As for exercise, there have been a few hiccups. Monday and Tuesday went great, knocked out a 2-mile walk each day to set a baseline for my progress, but by day 3, tragedy. An old back injury that hadn't bothered me for about 2 years had returned. With my body deciding to throw a wrench into itself, I decided to pivot and return. Walks and stair climbs were off the table for the time being, but that didn't mean the elliptical and squat machines were going to remain safe. For the most part, my day goes as such. I wake up around 9 a.m., take vitamins to wake my body up. There's a desire to eat, slap it with some eggs or a protein shake. By noon, I start prepping my meal for the rest of the day, chop up my veggies, season my beef, and kablam! We've got that keto chili. After that, we hit the self-made gym. 15-pound dumbbell, 2 sets of 50 for each arm to tighten up the skin and tone that area out. Crunches and sets of 5 times to work on the gut, and stair lunges always seem to work on my thighs and glutes. After workouts are done, Robbie and I sit down and tackle some of his summer workbook, learning the alphabet and learning how to write. And then hang out until dinner is cooked or go out for a walk when Mama gets home. Sadly, Wednesday through Saturday of this week had the bare minimum of working out, or at least a different method. My back kept me locked to the couch, but I wasn't going to let that put me off my diet. Leg lifts, grip workouts, and the entirety of Horizon Forbidden West completed. I rose Saturday to give my lumbar some tough love and stretch it out. At the time of this video, it's still pretty tight, but we're making progress. Hopefully by this time next week, I'll have a daily workout schedule to share. Thankfully, even with my back putting me out of commission, I could say with confidence that I have lost 20 pounds by Saturday, which puts me at 332 from 352. I'll see you next week.